Hello, welcome.
Hi there, welcome to this week's class. We have a beautiful earth and water element class this week. So we're going to do some cleansing and some balancing and staying grounded as well to bring in that inner peace. So I hope you enjoy this class. We've called it Cleansing Light. So maybe you'd like to just imagine a beautiful cleansing light, like a blue mist or a cleansing clear light, just coming through that crown chakra and bathing the whole body through the whole of the practice.
So let's get started. Bringing our feet shoulder width apart, the nice soft knees, that relaxed tailbone, tall spine, crown of the head, just lift it up. And let's place our hands on our lower dantian just below the navel and just start to inhale in through the nose, expand the belly, feel that diaphragm press down and the belly expand out. Then a nice beautiful exhale through the nose, belly back to the spine. Start to bring everything back to where we need it in this lower dantian. Massaging all our internal organs, calming our nervous system, bringing us into that rest and digest with that clear, calm mind. Gently bringing the hands down now as we start to inhale, belly, ribs round the heart, up into the top of the chest. We rotate the hands, we push through the elbows, don't lock the arms out, elbows back and down to stretch through those beautiful chest, those intercostal muscles. Then exhale, rotate the hands, chest, ribs, belly back to the spine. Stretching through our thumbs is waking up that long chi through the long meridian point. It's a beautiful way to set up your day, to start with a nice diaphragmatic belly breathing, and then into this, pull up the earth. Just to get things moving, bring us into that present moment from where we can start.
Feeling really grounded and centered, balanced through the feet. Feel into that earth, pulling up that earth energy. So that we remain grounded and centered throughout our whole practice.
Okay, on the next one, I want you to leave the arms up. We're going to bring the arms up and straight into picking cherries. So you can just breathe as you like, but I like to inhale as I stretch up. Maybe a nice long exhale and try and get that top of that inhale as we stretch in.
Beautiful way to wake up the back, the spine, just really stretching off out of the hips, maybe weight shifting slightly through the legs. bringing energy into the spine, side body, the arms. Beautiful. Bringing the arms down, then having a nice wider stance now and going into bear walking, so knocking on the door of life, but really nice and slow. We've got a beautiful weight shift going from one leg to the other, breathing in through the nose and a lovely long exhale out the mouth.
So this is like a different technique. It's bringing in a more slow, stoic movement to ground us. Sometimes the main purpose of it is we start our day and we just start to go so fast, but we can get more done when we slow things down. And like the bear, the master of the domain, you know, he's cultivated the way he works over many generations, and it works for them. So these movements are designed to just slow us down so we can just get connected with the earth and just start our day off at the right speed so we can achieve the things we want. We've all heard the saying, busy fools.
Breathing in, exhaling out, nice and soft. You may even want to come off the heel. Really nice, slowing it right down. Like Paul said, just taking things at a nice slower pace. We can wake up and really start to rush, and actually you don't really get that much more done. You feel quite flustered, things might start to go wrong for you. So we're just slowing it down, breathing. Everything starts to just flow naturally.
Let's just slowly unwind back to center now and just drop into water waves. Just a nice movement in the hips, connecting with the here and now. And if you do feel like in the day things are just maybe overtaking you, or you're speeding up too much and not getting things done the way you want, just ask yourself, where am I? And the question is, I am always here and now, present. So just dropping into water waves remind us of just this sensory, that sensory acuity to, see what you see, hear what you hear, and feel what you feel all at the same time. Brings you right into the here and now, where you can't hold stress or tension or tightness. And then we just drop straight back into doing the things we want and achieving all the things we want. Beautiful. Come back to center now. Bringing those feet in a little bit as we just warm up now with a few tiger squats to build that strength, to be grounded. Start to inhale, drag up those claws up the body. Nice tiger claws, that's stretching through these meridians in the fingers, and exhale through the mouth with a nice soft roar. Strong and courageous like the tiger.
Drawing up that new energy and exhaling out the old. I feel like this is a beautiful way to cleanse and strengthen that lower body as well.
Okay, beautiful. On the next one, you're going to come up, and then we're going to just soften those claws a little bit, and we're going to come down, arms out to the side and behind as you bend the knees. Straighten your knees, bend your knees, and then come back up on the inhale. Tiger clears the way. Double pump of the legs. Main focus of this is we want to start with that energetic body, our emotions in the right frame of mind, basically. And we're doing that by releasing between the shoulder blades. So we're letting go Send down with a nice exhale. Relax between the shoulder blades. So all that acupressure points behind the heart center release. And then we're in charge of our emotions. One last time.
Feeling cleansed,
Feeling better already.
feeling warmed up. I know I am. So let's just turn on your right foot. And we're going to go into deer walking. So just take a moment to center yourself, let that breath come down. And then we're going to just take our fingers, so our two middle fingers, press down if you can, and we're creating our little deer antlers. And we're bent knee, front bent knee, and then we have our antlers, the sides of our ears, and then we're going to, so this is our inhale. Then as we pinch the fingers and the thumb, we're coming into a rounded spine, straightening that front leg for deer hooves on the exhale. So coming all the way back, nice bent knee, little curve of the spine backwards now into our deer antlers, and then exhaling over deer hooves.
This is a beautiful way to bring this mind-body connection in now. Now we're present, now we can engage the mind with the movement of the body, stretching the meridians, the back of the body as we exhale, and inhale, stretching the front of the body. It's creating new neurological pathways, doing something different with those fingers as we move. But at the same time, we're stretching, strengthening, and balancing the whole body in one beautiful fluid movement. I'll just do one more. And just coming back to center now, placing the hands just on the kidneys this week. We're just going to place the palms on the kidneys. We're not trying to do too much. We just want to relax, but pull the elbows back and down if you can. And then another beautiful like option for spreading the feathers is just to gently relax the head over to whichever side you want to. And then just circle the chin on that side, just so you can work into all those lines of tension on the opposite side of the neck. Like you're drawing a circle, you might want to start small and go a little bit bigger. Try and work in, relax. If there's any discomfort or any pain, just back off. Or just stop. If there's any pain, there isn't any gain. And then we'll go in the opposite direction. And just slowly slowing it down, bringing that chin down through the center of the chest. Relax the head to the other side. And again, just checking in as you breathe in and out, nice and deep, micro movements, and rotate that chin. One direction to start with. Like performing a deep tissue massage into those scalenes on the opposite side of the neck, through the shoulders. And then rotating the opposite direction. If you feel it coming so tight up into the chin, into that jawline there, you can just gently clench your teeth. just to get it a little bit higher up into the jaw. Beautiful. Slowing it down now, bringing that chin down to the center of the chest. Relax the shoulders, give them a nice little shrug up by the ears and let go. Beautiful. Let's turn on the opposite foot now. And then start to bring in that inhale, the knee bent, as we go into the deer hooves. Exhaling, straightening the front leg and into deer hooves. Deer antlers, deer hooves. Really try and slow it down, extending that breath, squeezing all that air out on the exhale. Try and sip a little bit more in at the top of that chest on the inhale. So as we're exhaling, we're compressing the organs at the front, and as we're inhaling, we're just squeezing out the kidneys at the back. So we're working not just the physical body on the external, the surface, and muscles, we're working to cleanse and clear the internal organs at the same time. As well as opening up all those beautiful energy lines of the body, the meridians. So it's a beautiful exercise, keeping you present, relaxed, so energy can flow. One last time. Coming back to center now. We'll just do a different spreading the feathers. We're placing those hands again on the kidneys, elbows back and down if you can. If it's too much to put the arms behind, by all means, modify, put your hands on your hips, wherever you're comfortable. And now we're just going to do some head rotations. So just whichever way you want to go, you'll always favour the easy side and you'll figure that out when you go to the other side. So we're just going to gently bring chin to the chest and then just rotate whichever direction you want to go. The main focus is remember to breathe, relax. Good way to remind ourselves so that we don't hold too much of this tension moving forward. The mind's got a beautiful way to like self-program itself, like learning to drive. It's difficult when we first start, but then it just becomes our normal habitual pattern and we can then do things from the subconscious. And that's a lot of people, if you do the same thing every day, that's what we end up doing, working from the subconscious, maybe doing things too fast, winding in tension and tightness. So it's a good way to learn to be present more than not present, being not present. Of where the body won't hold that tension and tightness. Beautiful, bringing that chin around to the chest. Take a little pause and then go in the opposite direction. Our George is always present. present in physical body. I'm not sure mind. It's beautiful and relaxed at the moment. He loves the energy. Once we get into the practice, he always finds us out, no matter where he is. Okay, let's bring that chin back around. A little pause as you release. Just shrug and shake out the shoulders again. And we're just bringing our feet now into shoulder width apart. Just center yourself with a breath, and then just on the next inhale, just bring the right arm up just to shoulder height. Exhale down. Bringing the energy now into the left side of the body and down. It's always a good, simple, but yet so effective flow to do. Open the flow. You can start with two hands or one, just to bring that left right brain in. On the next one, we'll bring both hands up. Exhale down. We only come into shoulder height. Nice soft elbow and down. Trying to imagine your arms are just floating up on that breath like through water, and then float back down on the exhale. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Nice soft knees, relaxed tailbone, tall spine. And crown of the head pulling up towards the sky. Let's move it into 6 directions now. So on the next one, just put the weight into the toes as you come to the shoulders. Just nice soft fingers. Then weight into the heels as you push away. Rock back to the toes as you pull in. Then the feet firmly planted as you exhale. Out to the side. Inhale, draw back into the third eye, that sort of region. Then exhale, bring it all the way down to your lower dantian. So it's a beautiful inhale to the shoulders, weight to the toes. Exhale, weight to the heels, push away. Inhale, back into around the shoulder region. And then exhale, feet firmly planted. At this point, you should be seeing your hands in your peripheral vision and drawing back in as you inhale. And then exhale, bring that energy down. So really try and soften it all down with that weight shift to the toes. Exhaling to the heels. Inhale to the toes. Exhale, feet firmly, evenly distributed, looking at the hands in peripheral vision, and draw back in as you inhale and exhale down. Beautiful. To the toes, to the heels, to the toes. Firmly planted. Using that breath, that mind and body movement all in one, trying to connect with that energy. There's a certain flow state that you can get to where the energy just pulsates through your body. The more you can hold on to that, your chi, your life force energy, and work with it, the more tension, tightness we can release and move with effortless ease moving forward. Drawing in for the last time now. And just bring the hands down just to the heart and bring the feet in.
Letting that breath settle once more as we center and ground ourselves. Taking a few breaths here. Really feel the connection through your feet into the earth. Just connect with your heart center. Have a little smile maybe of gratitude for your practice so far. And we move through Snake Sheds Its Skin. Beautiful way to cleanse and end our practice. Feeling grounded, balanced and completely cleansed throughout the whole body and mind. So we're just starting with our palms at our heart center. And then we just raise the palms up and point down towards the belly.
Exhale.
Scoop in.
Inhale.
Back to the heart. And then open yourself.
Exhale.
Open that heart wide.
Engage those glutes, the thighs. Inhale, back.
Hands back as if you're holding a tree. Then palms down.
Exhale.
Push down. Back of hands, draw energy up.
Inhale.
Drop the elbows. And then as if you're making a beautiful offering to the floor, to Mother Earth. Gathering new energy, back of hands, draw up the body. Engage those glutes as you open up once more.
And
Beautiful
exhale.
back bend. And back to the heart center.
Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Engage as you exhale. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale, draw up. Exhale through the mouth as you let go. Inhale. Engage again and exhale as you ripple through. Beautiful. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Pushing it down as you exhale. Draw back up. Inhale. Elbows down. Exhale through the mouth. Inhaling. And exhale.
One last time. Gather that energy. Open up one last time now as we draw that energy all the way into our heart center. Placing our hands over our lower dantian and maybe just having a soft gaze to the floor or even the eyes closed. As you relax, breathe in, exhale out, nice and soft, and let all that beautiful energy start to rock and sway throughout the body. Feeling completely grounded through the feet. And maybe imagining now that the crown of the head starts to receive this shimmering light, like the blue mist, blue shimmering cleansing light entering the crown and slowly descending, relaxing the jaw, the head, the neck, melting pure relaxation to the shoulders, down the arms, inhaling blue mist. See this shimmering mist start to soften down the spine, relaxing deeper and deeper. This blue healing mist working its way down and around the hips. Softly inhaling, softly exhaling. There's this cleansing blue mist. Softly descends down the legs to the ankles and out to the feet into the earth. Your whole body shimmering, cleansed and cleared, calm yet energized. Take a few centering breaths now to really take in this feeling into your day and into the rest of your week.
Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you in the next class.
Thank you.